Hello, you're welcome to my consulting room. My name is Dr. Fayomi Victor. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the word cholesterol? Do you think it is good or bad for you? What do you know about the popular bad cholesterol? What are the effects of deranged levels of cholesterol in the body? These questions and many more are what this video would help you to address. Cholesterol is a fatty substance essential for many metabolic processes in the body. It is mostly produced in the liver and transported in the bloodstream in the form of triglycerides and lipoproteins. We have the low-density lipoprotein cholesterol, also called the bad cholesterol, because when elevated in the bloodstream, it can clog up the lumens of the arteries, hence making them narrow and sometimes even eventually blocking them, cutting off blood supply to the respective organs that they should supply. And we have the high-density lipoprotein cholesterol, called the good cholesterol, because it helps to remove excess cholesterol out of the cells, including the cells of the arteries. The normal range of the blood level of cholesterol in our bodies would depend on age and sex. When we eat excess amounts of red meat, animal fat, processed meats, and refined carbohydrates, we end up with elevated levels of low-density lipoprotein, which we already know is called the bad cholesterol. Too much of low-density lipoprotein circulating in our bloodstream leads to fatty deposits developing in the arteries. This usually will cause the vessels to narrow and they can become blocked eventually. If this affects the arteries carrying blood to the brain, it usually results in a stroke. And if it affects the vessels supplying blood to the muscles of the heart, it can result in coronary artery disease and other forms of heart diseases. And we all know that heart diseases are the commonest cause of death worldwide. Our contemporary lifestyle, especially our diets, puts us at great risk of having elevated levels of bad cholesterol and its attendant consequences. However, there are a few tips that we can follow to avoid or even reduce the risk of coming down with the attendant consequences it may bring our way. Number one, avoid eating fatty meats. Number two, avoid eating red meats. Number three, avoid consumption of processed meats. Number four, avoid chips and deep fried foods. Number five, avoid cakes, biscuits, and pastries, which are all essentially refined carbohydrates. If your doctor requests you do a fasting lipid profile to check your cholesterol levels and it tells you your parameters are deranged, especially with elevated low density lipoprotein, do the following to help naturally bring it to normal value while you adhere strictly to the prescription he may give you. Number one, increase the amount and variety of fresh fruits that you eat. Increase the amount of vegetables and whole grain that you eat also. Number two, choose lean meats over red meats. Number three, limit fatty meats and sausages. Number four, eat more of fish. Number five, substitute butter with polyunsaturated margarine. Number six, make your food rich in soluble fiber, nuts, and legumes. Number seven, reduce your intake of cheese and ice cream. Number eight, add garlic and onions to your list of cooking spices. You will also need lifestyle modification to maintain a healthy cholesterol level. So, what do you need to do? Reduce or stop alcohol consumption, quit smoking if you smoke, exercise regularly. If you're overweight or obese, work on losing weight to achieve and maintain a healthy body mass index. Finally, ensure you follow your doctor's prescription if you are giving cholesterol lowering medications. This is the bit I carry the capacity to share with you today. If you found this video informative and would like to watch more of my videos, then click on the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so that you won't miss out on my subsequent videos. Until then, I am your doctor and friend, your fellow passenger on the path to growing old while staying healthy. Cheers.